Thank you.
How you doing?
Good, good.
How's
That same thing.
how's camp been going so far for you?
Camp's been going really well. We've been out here competing, having a lot of fun, bringing a lot of energy. Fans been great out here, man. It's been one of a kind, honestly, so it's been going very well.
Speaking of energy, you seem to play with a lot of it out there, especially getting the pads on, and that just always been your style on the field, kind of that high energy guy.
Yeah, just always be myself, be the best I can be every day. But just play with a lot of energy, bring a lot of juice to the defense. Just go out there and have fun, man. That's just always been who I am. So.
It's evident watching your tape and seeing out here how much joy you get from hitting people. How exciting was it to get the pads out? Does that feel like Christmas come early for a player like you?
Yeah, honestly, kind of a little bit. But just get back to the real feel of the game of football. Our preseason game is coming up real quick, so got to get back to that mode of tackling, hitting folks again. So it was real cool. It was a real joy to get the pads back on.
Would you say that that's the thing of your game that you want people to notice the most is the physicality aspect?
I just say it's a part of my game that people should realize that I bring to the table. I'm kind of undersized and stuff like that, but I just don't want people to, try to, he's not that big, so he's not gonna hit you. That's a lie. I just try to be as physical as I can be, just bring a lot of energy.
How's that adjustment to nickel you've been playing inside a lot? How do you feel like that's going for you?
It's been going smooth. It was an easy transition once I got it down pat. Just keep getting a lot of reps at nickel, and then just kind of just slow it down, just bring it to your speed of the game. It's a real easy transition, especially not defense.
Can that kind of play into your skill set, being a physical guy, being kind of that playmaker type that you're closer to the ball, closer to the
Yeah, it plays my game is a good amount. Also, but it just plays well to our defense with running. So.
Do you have a preference between playing inside or I know most of your time's been outside. Do you have a preference?
Nah, I don't really have a preference. Whatever coach need me to do, I'll go do it. So.
What are the different skills that it requires when you're playing outside versus playing inside?
More outside, you kind of more on the island. You can kind of get your bigger type receivers. In the slide, you get the more shiftier guys, and you get to be in the run field a little bit more. So, but in the league, they move their top guys to the slide as well. So, you get a lot of good reps at both.
How did that come about? We saw you sort of start to do that and maybe start.
I can't hear you.
How did that sort of come about? And like two, we saw you start to do that during mini camp. It seemed like you started outside in the start, and we saw you do inside. Did they kind of approach you about that?
Yeah, coach just told me, we're just gonna try you at nickel today. Get you some reps, see how you feel, see how you like it, and just ask me how did I feel at the end of the day, and how was I comfortable with it, and I was.
From a technique standpoint, is there anything different you have to do in there in terms of your footwork when you're playing inside versus outside when you have the boundary to protect two those?
Kind of, but not really. You just got, I'd say you got kind of a lot more space for the slot receiver to give you a lot more work. That's probably about it though.
Do you like your hit on him?
Yeah, he was fired up. No, it was just real competitive. So it was nothing personal or anything like that. We just fired up to have the pass on. So it was a good play.
Yeah, I know it was only a couple of days, but can you kind of take us through your side of why you missed the first couple of days of practice?
Nothing. It was just a couple business things that we had to handle on the business side. It was nothing really crazy.
Devin, it seems like talking about being fired up and stuff, like a play doesn't quite go your way, or even if it does, like you're bouncing around, fired up, celebrating stuff, or mad that something didn't go right for you. Like, where does that come from? What do you want? What does that do for you in your play on the field? Kind of have channel in that energy.
I mean, really, you just got to realize that these guys are in the NFL too, so they're gonna make plays on you and stuff like that. But you just can't let one play beat you more than one time. So after that play's over, just take it off. Just try to be better the next play. So that's always my mindset when I kind of get beat and stuff like that. Just play the next play. Just get the ball down, give our defense another chance.
After you missed the 2 days, how relieved were you just to get back with the team, and do what it is that you like to do?
I was real happy. The team was also happy too. They welcomed me in with open arms. Nothing personal, anything against me and stuff like that. I was just real happy to be back with the guys. Just like how we interact with each other in the locker room. It's just real genuine. So I was really happy to be back.
When you're undersized and I'm just using when you're undersized and let's say and you're a good hitter, how much of your ability to read the play do we underestimate, right? Because you have to be sure how much of the plays are you so aware of.
That just really falls into the category of watching film. You just know what's going on out there. So that's really all I can say about that is just watch film and just be aware of your surroundings, what's going on out there on the field, and what the team like to do. So.
So something that you pride yourself in doing in college and now obviously pro.
Yes,
that
sir.
ability to study the film.
Study the film and just trying to get any type of cheat code that we can get out there on the field and just give us advantage over the offense.
The other guys you have back there, like Mike and Trey, what stands out about them?
It's kind of crazy though, because like everybody got their own different style of play, but we just so competitive. Like nobody wants to get beat, and even when we do, it's just like just go win the next play. So with those guys, like we always just be real competitive with each other, try to hold each other to the highest standard, and we just go out there and play football.
I think a lot of people thought when you were drafted that you were going to come in and compete with Mike for a starting spot. How would you describe what Mike's style of play is? You said it was a little different.
Mike's a little bit bigger corner, so he the more physical side of it, he's real good at it. But Mike Jack been having like an outstanding training camp and stuff like that. So I just go out there, I just let him know I'm behind you, you know. Just keep doing out there, keep competing. He's having an awesome training camp, so I can't really do anything about that, but give him a lot of praise and, you know, just keep cheering him on. So that's really about it.
So if Nichols sort of ends up your spot or whatever, is that you like that? Like,
Yeah, I'd be totally all right with that. That's Nichols actually kind of fun, so I mean I'd be totally okay with it. We just go out there and compete. In that back end, you know, either way we're kind of all interchangeable, so it's not really everyone has this one specific spot. Like we all kind of know the whole back end, so.
The best cornerbacks can be asked to travel with guys at times anyway. So like getting time in the slot, working that area of the field, in case that ever gets called upon for you, it's got to be a benefit in that regard anyway.
Yeah, it just like I said in the league, you know, some of the top guys go to the slot nowadays. Like it's nothing just a stationary outside game anymore. So you got to be real flexible about how you play.
How would you describe your early matchups against Tyler Lockett, DK, and Jackson? It seems like you two, especially you and Jackson, have been going back and forth, seesaw back.
You know, it's been fun, you know, to have these veteran guys on our team. Tyler Lockett he's so shifty, man. He's one of the most underrated receivers in the league, bro. And his talent, it can shock you by surprise, but if you know what you're going to get, you like it's that's just him. You got DK, the bigger receiver, and DK's gonna give you everything you want. You got to compete real well against him, and then Jackson, more shifty guy now in the slot. He's gonna give you everything you need and want to see before the season hits. So we kind of get a jack of all trades with our receivers, so you kind of see it all. So by the time the season hits, you're gonna kind of see what all types of games they're on.
In regard to Tyler, as somebody new going against him, what makes him good? What makes him tough to cover for somebody who has to be on the other side of the ball for considering he is generally underrated?
He knows how to beat you. That's the simplest way I can put it. He knows how to beat you. So there's nothing more, nothing less. He just knows how to beat you.
How much do you feel like that'll help you? I mean, when the season comes, I mean, going against Tyler and DK every day.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna help not just me, but also Mike, Jack, Reed, Trey. It's gonna help everybody. So we get prepared. Like I said, we get to see a jack of all trades with our receivers. So it's gonna prepare us a lot for the season. So when we see those guys, we kind of get a feel for what they're gonna do against us, how they're gonna tackle.
Anything else, guys? Thanks for
Appreciate you.
Bob, you're so lucky I couldn't get my camera out while you were leaning forward.
Sorry, well.
Shower